Hi everybody and welcome to the Daily Scope for the 17th of February. So today it's like a celestial mashup of planetary pandemonium craziness. The planets are all out of whack, with Venus Contra-Parallel, which is like a opposition to Jupiter, Sun SemiSquare Chiron, and Mercury SemiSquare to Neptune, so a lot of tension. So yeah, it's a fabulous sort of like foursome of cosmic chaos that could mean anything from financial turmoil to a sudden urge to start a new hobby. Strap in and get ready for the wild ride, as this cosmic combination could lead to some very interesting and unexpected outcomes. So first of all, I'm going to talk about Venus contra-parallel Jupiter. As I said, it's like an opposition. It's all to do with declination, and it's a bit complex. I think I've talked about this before if you scroll way back, but I'm going to make another audio on it. But in short, it means that one of the planets is on the south of the celestial equator and another one is on the north when they're contra-parallel. So yeah, anyway, it's a bit more complex than that, so I don't really want to, I tried to explain it, but yeah. Venus and Jupiter are having like a squabble in the night sky. The two planets are having a difference of opinion because they're in a contra-parallel, which is like an opposition. So Venus is saying, Jupiter, move out the way, and Jupiter is like, Venus, no, you should move out the way. So, it's like cosmic sort of like conflict with no resolution in sight, and this is the energy it brings. We on Earth at this time can just go round and round, kind of like, look what it's doing to me, making me stutter through this. But yeah, it entered on the 13th of February, strongest today on the 17th, and going to leave on the 20th of February at 8:58 a.m. So hope this energy is going to just add some kind of tension, people going around in circles, not being able to get to agreement on anything. So you could be picking out some pillows or some bed clothes, duvets and pillows, whatever. So I just call them bed clothes. It's just the thing we say, some of us say in England. Don't want to say everyone in England says that, because we don't, but yeah. So you could be out with your partner or your flatmate and be like, yeah, I want pink, and they're like, no, I want orange, and then it can just be an endless of debate of whose choice is better. The Sun also makes a semi-square to Chiron today, so again, this energy is kind of like adding to this tension as well. The needs of your ego may conflict with the emotional needs of your subconscious, psyche, higher consciousness at this time. Deep wounds from childhood may play on your mind, affecting your ability to focus on the here and now. This may cause problems in your career or social life. You may question your own ability to do the things you know that you can, and past achievements have shown that you can do it, but right now you're struggling. Some of you may regret your lack of progress in life and just feel down because you wish that you were more further on than you were, and you can have a bit of low self-esteem about your own talents and your ability to move forward or solve any problems that you may be facing right now. The friction you feel at this time can make you more determined to achieve the things you wish in life. This transit can stimulate courage in you to finally get the help you need or to take the action, because most of us will procrastinate. We Netflix, some of us Netflix and chilled a bit too much, whatever. Not the karma please, but just saying. So some of you, as I was saying, will find courage to be like, no, I need to stop messing about, or no, I'm not going to take this site anymore, as I say in England, and then just be like, I'm going to make some positive strides forward. So yeah, although this can be a frustrating time, ultimately this can be a big step towards letting go of deep wounds that have stunted your personal development. The mantra to say at this time that can help you through is, I can manage my ego so that it gives me the space to take care of my emotional needs, and it's never too late to achieve my deepest wishes and ambitions, or come up with any other mantras or affirmations of your own. The moon also enters Capricorn today, so if you want to know more about that, listen to the end of this audio. But Capricorn brings that steadying, grounded, practical sort of energy to help us stay focused and to work through our problems in a logical sort of way. Mercury semi-square to Neptune, also strongest today, and it's going to leave on the 18th of February at 1:15 p.m, but still affect us right up until like the 22nd. So again, when these two planets combine, their energy is like a wild roller coaster of emotions throwing you in all directions, which can be a bit overwhelming, but the rewards are worth it. Your emotions can interfere with your ability to think straight. At this time, you and others may look at the meaning behind words and actions that are not there. So someone may say something and you think that they're criticizing you, or someone may think that you're criticizing them, or you may fail to read between the lines, and this can cause upset in personal relationships. For instance, your lover may hint it's your anniversary today, but you missed this insinuation, the clue to make plans, which causes upset. Also, avoid taking unethical or manipulative actions to get what you want right now, as this can backfire, causing some form of public humiliation or, at the worst case, serious repercussions such as legal problems. So when the moon's in the constellation of Capricorn, people are more concerned with their careers and public matters and what is practical and profitable, and are more inclined to push their emotions aside. There can be an increase in socialising and networking for career or other professional reasons. You and others can become more formal and uncaring. This is a good energy to organise and become more disciplined in thought and action. Making a financial plan for your old age and helping others to do so is a perfect use of this vibration, as are all other forms of financial and material planning. Do your best to positively reduce any stress you have about your financial, spiritual, and emotional health. Negatively, the moon transiting in Capricorn can make for a lot of family drama, arguments over money, status, taste, or lack of possessions. People can be more withdrawn, pessimistic and depressed than usual, being fearful of trying new things or having fresh ideas. Rather than sort yourself out from your emotions, relieve any stress you have about your financial, psychological, physical, spiritual and emotional health in a positive way, rather than, keeping it all in. That can lead to you drinking your sorrows alone and stuff like that, because Capricorn makes us do things in secret rather than out there typically. The best use of the moon in Capricorn is to concentrate in business, household and other practical matters or problems, focusing on your own personal or career goals, development and healing, without becoming too excessive and egotistical and sorting out those you're intimate with without explanation or sorting yourself out. Although you may be more emotional, reserved, then other times it's best to speak to all you come into contact with sensitivity and understanding, rather than being cold, because this can just come across as just not caring. Do all you can to avoid excessiveness, pick your battles wisely and protect your reputation by being ethical and direct. It's an excellent time to help any children or anyone younger than you whose lives you're involved in with their career or educational process. When the moon is in Capricorn, it's good for gardeners to plant all forms of root crops because it supports rapid healing and excessive root growth. This increases final yield. It's also a perfect energy to fertilise and prune your garden, as it will recover quickly. So yeah, that's the daily scope for the 17th of February.